their own 11-yard line.
On red. 11, Agate. Hey, I'm gun.
Going to the air right away, Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. Yeah, able to use the stiff arm to gain leverage initially, but not much room thereafter. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right.
Dumbass nigga stepped out of bounds.
This one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Trying to move the pocket there. Out to the right on the bootleg, but nothing develops. And he's forced to just throw this one away.
All right, let's go.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They run the option left with Lawrence. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
30 left. Think right, open. Silver.
On play action, Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 and 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Hurts. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And caught it up. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Hey, we can praise ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone, just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
I'm not going to tell your defense, thank you. A huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points. Stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves. Maybe reward their defense a little bit. I put some points on the board on this one.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And that will buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they can use something here on 3rd down.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 95 yards. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this.
I don't like that.
And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drop.
Lawrence hitting the ball is free. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. On the end around, here comes Smith.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, 56 yards. And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
On first down, Lawrence. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Red on red. 11. Silver.
Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. On second down, here's Lawrence. Open man right side is Ingram. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Play action, it's Lawrence. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed.
I had a touchdown, your dumbass internet.
They're going to get the football here at their own 23. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
King, Phil King. Now let me in. Hey, 73. No, sir.
They go play action with Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
63.
Now Hurts changing up the play. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
He was brought down by Andre Cisco. A gain of 9 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Here's Hurts to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
Tiger Swamp. Hey. Carl Leviani. No, sir.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Third and 13.
Hey, easy. 63. Go Silver, ready? Tiger Hornet.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. The left side completion to Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Hey, Ron.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Go.
Now Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. Lawrence crossing right, and he hits his man. It's Jones. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Hey, Silver.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to it again. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but we'll see it's incomplete.
First down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Back deep for Jacksonville, the dangerous Jamal Agnew. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
13, Lou. Here we go.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jaguars 7.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help.
There he goes, right side. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. And he's knocked to the turf right there at the 46-yard line. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Reed.
Shit dumb, bro.
It seems like this guy's been all over the field so far.
That dumb ass momentum shit.
And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that? Charles?
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimum.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. This makes 0 sense.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
6 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Bill King.
Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
Why not kick a field goal, bro?
And they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire 4th remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
Flush to his right. That's caught inside the 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Got to figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Dancing to his left. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown.
I know you mad as fuck at that play. That nigga right there to pick it off. Go and break your joystick.
McManus's point after is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. He'll drop this one off to Swift. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And now an audible here into something else. He'll drop to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down. Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. An audible here to get a new look. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Going up top. That's caught inside the 20.
That Jenkins with a 79 speed. Sorry.
And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Jaguars 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
73. Tiger Swamp.
On second down, Swift. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a 3rd and about 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right.
Good game.
No. Maybe you're back to normal, but what about science?